I love teaching in the Masters of StratCom program because I love getting to know a bunch of working professionals in addition to the undergrads that I get to teach in the strategic communication program. I teach from freshmen through master's students. So Scott Meyer asked if I'd be interested in teaching the branding class, and I've been doing it for a couple years now and I love it. Everything is changing all the time, and so adaptability, flexibility, innovation, and authenticity are things that are really valued in industry right now. So you can really clarify your purpose and figure out why you do what you do and be passionate about what you do every day, and also meet people who are like-minded and wanting to study how to best adapt and flex in those fields like strategic communication that are always changing. There's a lot of opportunities for our students to apply their skills in real-world contexts, mostly because we see a lot of working professionals in this program. I'll give one example of a student I had last semester, and she was in a role with supply chain at her organization. And we went through a unit in our branding class on AI and leadership and how artificial intelligence is changing things in corporations and industries, but how important it is to be consistent with that implementation, right? Well, this student brought all of her learnings and questions about AI back to her organization, and she actually became part of a team that was the first of its kind at her organization to figure out how to integrate AI to that organization. And so we have the luxury of having a professional grade podcast studio at Murphy Hall. Basically, the students will go into the podcast studio and they will evaluate brands and do case studies of brands that have been believable for various reasons, but they will also unpack critically why some brands are not believable for various reasons. So I encourage students to start the semester thinking about what is your dream job? How can we help get you there? How can this class be a series of building blocks or stepping stones to help you discover your plans, your purpose, and what you were created to do? I would say is first, authenticity. It's really important that students bring their whole selves to the table in this program because it's an investment of time and of money to go through a program like this, and it's very important that they're completely bought in to the process. And I also think it's important to be innovative. I think it's important to be uncomfortable and to push boundaries, to really get outside of your comfort zone and do things and ask questions that you maybe wouldn't typically at your job because of certain cultural expectations or structural constraints. But I think that it's important to innovate and to push boundaries and to better understand who you are through that lens of authenticity, and then to feel free to innovate and see kind of what might be possible. Do it. Just do it. I think that returning to school to study strategic communications is an incredible choice, especially right now, because it really sets you up to do anything. I think that strategic communication is more important now than ever. We live in a really polarized world. It's really hard to know what to believe and why to believe it, and those convictions can come through study, through learning, and through community as well.